Today's a pretty special day. I'm on my way to 18 Swimmers Point, arguably one of the most significant properties that my team and I have ever had the opportunity to tour. Thank you to Chen with Landco Development for the opportunity to showcase this masterpiece. In fact, they've spent the last 7 years building this property, and it's only been available for about a month. This property is on a 20,000 square foot lot. It's 11,500 square feet. It's got 5 bedrooms with the option to have a 6th bedroom. It's got views for days. It's never been lived in, and it's priced at $38 million. I can't wait to go inside and show you guys every square inch. I'm sure you noticed something a little bit different today. I'm in a 2025 Bentley Flying Spur, all black with black and orange interior. Now, I want to give a special shout out to Tom O'Rourke at Bentley Newport Beach for giving me the opportunity to showcase this car in this video. The main event here is the house, but if you're a car buff and you want to learn more about this car, stay tuned to the end when I give you a little micro tour of what this car has to offer.
What took you so long?
Babe, I'm sorry, but when you got a car like this, a 2025 Bentley Flying Spur, you take it for a little bit of a joyride. But I made it, I'm here, and I'm ready to do this. Let's go inside. After you.
Thank you.
Wow, look at this.
Gorgeous.
18 Swimmers Point. 7 years in the making.
Amazing. It was worth all the 7 years.
Oh yeah. And thank you to Chen and his team at Landco Development for giving us the opportunity to showcase this beautiful property. Brand new, literally just finished being built like 2 months ago, and we are the first to be able to exclusively tour this for you. There's so much behind those doors, but there's also so much right here.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite features about this front area?
First of all, the water feature, absolutely amazing.
I do love that. It's very calming.
I feel like I'm in a spa.
It feels very calming. This home has many wellness amenities, so I think this is a great way to set the tone.
Yeah.
Nice grass area here. It's green, it's lush, it's very organic. I really like that front patio there. I'm not sure how often somebody would use it, but it does really add to the ambiance.
My fur babies hanging out in the front, for sure.
And then obviously the front of the home, right? So it's a Newport Coast, Crystal Cove is very Mediterranean. If we want to encompass all the different styles, because you've got the stucco, you've got the natural stone, you've got the clay roof tiles, very Mediterranean. But this home specifically took a lot of inspiration from southern Italy. So if you're familiar with the architecture in southern Italy, you will start to resonate with a lot of what's going on in here.
Before we go in, let's talk about the steps.
Yes, so the developer, the architect, the designer, they used feng shui when they were designing this property. Feng shui is an ancient Chinese practice that focuses on arranging spaces to create harmony and balance with the natural flow of energy, or qi. It's used to promote well-being, prosperity, and positive energy in homes and workplaces. Now, as we go into the feng shui, there are many details throughout this property that you will see, but the very first detail is the 3 steps up, okay? Now, I'm gonna do my best to speak a little bit of Mandarin. Bu bu jiao shen means step, step, elevate. And in the feng shui culture, it all talks about prosperity and wealth. We are stepping up and elevating our life. So as you step into this property, you are elevating your life, and the feng shui is in full effect. Now, another aspect of the feng shui we'll show you in a second. All right, after you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, I just need a second to like soak this in for a second. This to me is like organic art.
Okay, for someone who has grown up by the ocean, this is a dream. An absolute dream. Walking through this door and seeing straight through the house and
the
looking
pool,
at the ocean.
The ocean. It's literally like an infinity view.
Wow.
And another aspect of the feng shui is they don't like the front door to open up straight into the back, because then the prosperity comes in and it goes right out. So you will notice that although this is a beautiful kind of entryway, This is the actual front door of the property. That way the prosperity can't be lost. All right, let's go inside.
Wow, look at these gigantic crystals.
Yeah, so these are all here and they've been placed strategically to continue the feng shui. This is a citrine crystal and it's here right by the window. The nickname is the stone of abundance. So they want the abundance to come in. And then you've got these beautiful rose crystals.
Rose quartz.
Rose quartz. And these, fun fact, they're about $30,000 each.
Wow.
And they weigh over a ton. So whoever placed them here perfectly in alignment with the grout joint, like well done. But these are calming, soothing stones. So when you come in from a busy day of work, hectic life outside of the gates of Crystal Cove, when you walk in, it's really supposed to set the tone as we walk through. So we are going to channel the calmness and we're going to walk through this beautiful property. And we are so excited to show you everything that this brand new, beautiful estate has to offer.
And there's a lot.
Why don't we start with the office?
Let's do it.
Come with us. All right, so we're starting our tour of this amazing estate in this front office space, which I really, really love. And one thing I do want to talk about is the materials they chose to use. It's such a huge property that you could get confused with what to put where. And for the most part, the flooring throughout is limestone, different finishes of limestone. You will see this drift oak almost everywhere, whether it's on the cabinets, whether it's the paneling on the walls, the doors, and then you've got different types of stones. But the bottom line is it's a very cohesive final product. Yeah. And I just love this space.
It's beautiful.
How do you feel in this room?
I love it. First of all, the natural light, amazing.
100%.
Always. Also, look at this view.
Beautiful mountains.
The mountains, the front yard. I mean, all of it is just amazing. I could see myself getting work done here.
The cool thing about this specific location is that you're at the trailhead of the Crystal Cove trails, hundreds of miles of beautiful scenic trail running. So if you love to get outside, you love to hike, you love to trail run, this location is pretty ideal.
There's no better place to be.
There is no better place to be. All right, let me show you the first of the 12 bathrooms in this property. Now, before you go in, look how thick this door is. That is basically a metaphor for this entire property. No skimping anywhere. They use the highest quality materials at the highest level. Awesome natural stone floating vanity, huge mirror, high ceilings. I love this textured smooth wall. Again, it just goes right with the theme of the property. Let's go check out the main living space because this home is not going to disappoint you. Okay, like we said, there's a lot of home to show you. 11,500 square feet of property. There's an upstairs, there's a subterranean level. We're gonna start on this main level here. But before we do, just wanna give you the details. 11,500 square feet on just about 20,000 square foot lot, 5 bedrooms. There's an option to turn one room, which we'll show you later, into a 6 bedroom and 12 bathrooms, 2 in the master. Right here, we have an elevator. All 3 levels.
Amazing. I love elevators.
They're the best. If you have family that's older, knee issues, elevators are great. Now there's a lot going on here. Tanya, show them the dining room. What do you see when you see this space?
I mean, the first thing I see is this amazing light fixture.
It looks like a natural stone, maybe an onyx of some sort. Onyx usually can be seen through, and I feel like you could see through this. That's where the light's coming from.
Yeah, absolutely. It's stunning. I really, really love the dining room table.
Good size.
Yeah.
Right? When you think about an 11,500 square foot home, you think every room's gonna be huge.
Right.
But it's not. Everything's very subtle. It's very humble. It's very reasonably sized. And that's the thing I love most about this home is it doesn't feel huge. And then obviously you've got this beautiful courtyard off with these French doors opening up to a beautiful fountain. Again, another water feature.
Yeah, the nice thing is there isn't a ton of furniture, but the space is filled, which is so nice.
I totally agree. Less is more, right? The minimalistic approach is definitely the style these days.
And the touch of green.
You gotta have some organic.
You have to have
absolutely
some green, and I absolutely love these 2 plants.
And behind us, we have this indoor-outdoor space, which I absolutely love. You've got these amazing pocket doors that seamlessly open and close on both sides. So if you're entertaining, there's a natural flow. Do you feel that ocean breeze?
Oh my gosh, I totally feel the ocean breeze, but thanks to this space, that's why you get to have that full ocean view from the front.
And that's a good point. Now you could see behind us, that's where you walk in.
Right.
So you're getting a little bit of a different perspective here, but what a nice space. Super high ceilings, super spacious, beautiful furniture layout. You've got the ocean breeze. You can look down and see the beautiful courtyard, which we will take you down there pretty soon. Look how big this space is. I mean, there's just so much outdoor space that I love it. I mean, again, we talked about a 20,000 square foot lot.
Right.
It's a lot of home. And so finding ways to incorporate outdoor space that's not the front yard and not the backyard is super smart.
Right.
You can see here the beautiful driveway.
Oh.
So you come off the street, you go down. We're gonna show you the garage.
Okay, look at that light fixture just out there. It's
Totally.
insane. This home has so many amazing light fixtures. I'm blown away.
Absolutely. It just conforms to the overall style. I love the wood elements. I love the wrought iron. I love the black doors, the darker features, the contrast between the light stone
You know
and the
what?
stucco.
You just said it. It's the contrast. The
Yeah.
contrast between the black and the white and the natural stone is amazing.
Yeah. Beautiful staircase off to the side. So if you're walking down, you can come up and you can come up here. And you've got access on both sides of the property to get to the backyard. You're gonna wanna stick around and see this backyard because it's pretty incredible. But let's go back inside and we wanna show you guys the kitchen. All right, let's go check out the kitchen because it's a pretty awesome kitchen and there's a lot of hidden features that we can't wait to show you. But let's start with this countertop.
Wow.
Calcutta countertop, one of the bigger islands that we've showcased in any of our videos, which is awesome. You've got these awesome stools, great
Amazing.
area
How
to
many?
eat.
7 stools.
7 stools, huge island. There's a lot of cool stuff over here. There's a beautiful nook to eat, but we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah. Let's go through this part of the kitchen. We want to show you a fun fact. We've got all top of the line appliances, Miele oven, microwave. We've got Wolf 8 burner.
It's amazing.
Right?
Amazing.
So this is the first 8 burner, I think, that we're showcasing. We've shown 6 in the past.
Absolutely.
We've
We
got,
also have the drift oak that's flowing seamlessly throughout the home.
The drift oak is just all throughout the property. And then we've got this awesome fridge, sub-zero fridge and freezer, plenty of storage for everything. But if you're having a party and you don't want the cooks to be in the kitchen because you want your guests to have an elevated, sophisticated experience.
Let's go check out the dirty kitchen.
The dirty kitchen, yeah, right here. And this kitchen.
Is a dream come true.
So there's plenty of storage on both sides. Again, you've got the drift oak.
Yes,
right?
And you can hide every kitchen gadget you own.
And we have a lot of gadgets.
You do.
And then you've got a full kitchen back here.
This is amazing. This is where you get to make your mess without people seeing it.
Absolutely. Oh. There's a pocket door that we walked by. So you can just close that pocket door. You can cook, you can make a mess, you can make it smelly. They've got a very high level vent system here to make sure that the smells don't go into the property. You've got a sink. You got everything that you need to make sure that your party is going to go off without a hitch. Flawlessly. That's the word I was looking for.
There you go.
And then before we go into the rest of the home, just want to show you this back corner. You've got extra storage right here. You've got access to the backyard here, the side yard, and then you've got another powder room right here. You've got the same natural stone that you had in the front office space powder room, just a little bit smaller, and a huge mirror, high-grade ceilings, and beautiful wallpaper to just make that little extra touch. All right, there's a lot of home left.
There's so much home left.
There's a lot of home left. And a lot of cool home left.
Yeah.
So you can see the living room off behind us, but we want to talk about this eating area. What'd you call it?
I called it an informal dining room.
Informal dining room. I think it's great. Tons of natural light coming in.
This is amazing. Look at the view though. I feel like I would spend, other than entertaining, I think you would probably spend most of your time eating here because you have the ocean view.
Yeah, the view is unobstructed. We will go out into the backyard. You'll see that it's all it's all protected land. Nothing can be built in front of your view, so it's protected. And from inside, I can see white water.
Yes.
That's how significant it is. And we can't leave this area without looking at this unbelievable light fixture. These are like little marble balls with lights in them that actually move. They're all just suspended by these strings here.
Yeah.
Super fun, super flowy. I love all the fixtures in this property because it is very coastal. And then behind us here, what would you call this room?
You know, I don't know, but I know what you called it. And so I think it's really cool. A tea room?
A tea room. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
So I've heard people walking through this property call this room a sunroom. I've heard people say a lounge. But I really love the idea of it being called a tea room because I'm a huge fan of tea.
Yes,
and look at all these different
What's
fixtures.
your favorite tea?
Earl Grey.
Sure is. But again, we have an amazing light fixture.
I mean, look at this light fixture. Just the way it's curved, it's just unique. And then look at these light fixtures right here.
On the wall. There's just so much.
So cool. So cool.
Visually appealing.
You know, it really
going on.
It really took a huge team of people to make this property come to life. So before we get too much further into this tour, I just want to take a moment and acknowledge all the people that actually made this property come to life. So the architect was Colin with Robert Hidey and Associates. The interior designer was Ryan Jackson with Studio Jackson. The landscape architect was Daniel Stewart. The structural engineer was Borm Engineering. The general contractor was Weeks Falcone Construction, and the developer of this property and the individual representing the homeowner in the sale of this property is Land Code Development. Billy Chen is handling all of it. So as you can see, it took half a dozen super high-level people who are experts at what they do to create a masterpiece like this.
They say it takes a village.
It did take a village.
All right, let's go check out the living space. So the first thing I notice are the beams on the ceiling. Again, drift oak.
Yep,
Beautiful.
ties it all together, really nice.
Stunning. And then the fireplace. And again, we have the limestone here.
You know, the cool thing about the fireplace is that, so throughout the home, it's mostly limestone, but you'll see here, this is a polished limestone and this is a honed limestone. So it's the same material, but it gives you a little bit of a different texture, and it just changes the dynamic of the way it looks. Amazing gas fireplace that's not on right now, but it's just incredible. And then this open space right here.
I mean, it's amazing. Look, both sides. You have the ocean view.
It's so visually stimulating.
Yeah.
On this side, you've got this beautiful outdoor space with this infinity pool, which we can't wait to show you, and the views. This way, we've got this incredible kitchen, and that way we have this outdoor space here, opening up to the courtyard and being able to see the entryway.
If you're big on entertaining, I love how many spaces there are here for people to just do their thing.
Oh my gosh,
There's
you could
many
have
separate areas that people can hang out.
You could have a huge party here, and it'd be awesome.
Amazing.
Let's go show them. There's 5 bedrooms in this property. The option to have a 6th. There's only one on this level. Let's go and show you guys. All right, so this is the 1 bedroom on this level.
Yep.
And it's huge. It could potentially be a master if you want.
Yeah,
it's just not as significant as the real master, which when you see it, your mind will be blown.
It will be, for sure.
Huge 12-foot ceilings, beautiful views of the backyard with the pool.
We have different flooring here.
We do. We have white oak here, which is different, but it does tie in with the rest of the property. And then you've got an incredible ensuite. Unbelievable ensuite.
Oh my goodness. This is amazing.
So before you go too far, I do want to point out the blue quartz here because it is a nice little subtle touch and color pop. Most of the home is warm tones.
Right.
And then boom, you see this blue and you're like, because the first time I walked through, I was like, is that blue quartz? And Billy's like, yep, it is. So it's a nice little touch. It just changes the pace a little bit. You've got tons of storage here.
Yep.
Tons of storage here. When I say tons, come in. Let me show you how much storage there is in here. I mean, there's just tons of storage. Just everywhere. You got shelves for shoes and hats and belts and clothes, this side, that side, mirrors everywhere. You're not gonna have any issues getting ready. And then...
Okay, this ensuite is just absolutely stunning.
Stunning.
Like, look, okay, we have another insane light fixture.
It's like, to me, it looks like a shell.
It does.
And again, we're at the coast. It's a beautiful coastal fixture. And I can't help but see the blue quartz tying into, look at this shower. It's 12-foot glass.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this 12-foot piece of glass. I mean,
how do you feel about the tub here?
Well, I would imagine, so whoever buys this property is going to get shades, privacy shades, right?
Obviously.
So you can add some shades here, very subtle, but if you like the natural light, this is a great space,
I mean,
right?
it's a great view while you're taking a bath, I'm not going to lie.
I'm sure there'll be some privacy shades added at some point. The one thing that I really want to point out here is that the blue quartz is just, it's the focal point here of the shower. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slabs book matched to create this shower art. I don't even know what else to call it.
It's stunning.
But shower art. So
yeah.
I just think it's incredible when you look at the magnitude of this glass here. Like, it's just no expense spared to make sure that this room and this shower shows its absolute best.
It's amazing.
It's unbelievable. And then you've got a cool powder room here with a really nice textured wallpaper.
Again, different types of walls.
Yeah, so powder rooms are notoriously known for having their own character. And each powder room in this property has its own character. So, and again, let's turn around here. Check out this dual vanity here. Love the mirrors.
Beautiful.
Love the fixture. Love the countertop. Again, you've got drift oak here.
Yep.
So it's just
so much story.
It's subtle, but it's bold. Like, this blue quartz to me really adds so much character. And you've got tons of mirrors everywhere, making sure you look good before you start your day, you know? But this is...
It did look good. The ocean breeze got
The ocean breeze did mess up your hair a little bit. But this is a beautiful property. And this first level really sets the tone for what's to come.
Yeah.
Should we take them upstairs first or downstairs?
Let's go up.
Let's go up. Follow us. All right, before we go upstairs, it's kind of hard to walk by this and not say something about it. So again, we talked about the inspiration of this property being from southern Italy. This is an Italian light fixture, super dramatic, super elaborate. I love how long it is. It looks like it's like 12 to 14 feet long.
Yeah.
But it really is it's a pretty bold statement.
It is a very bold statement.
I love it. And that's just one of the first things you see when you walk in to kind of set the tone of the type of property this is. Let's go upstairs and take a look. So the thing I love most about this level is the amount of sunlight coming in. And again, you'll see behind us all the drift oak paneling that's here. I love all the clean lines. It's really cool. One line in particular that I definitely want to point out is the illusion of base molding. So there's this line right there. You'll notice there is no base molding in this entire property.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that line creates the illusion that there is base molding. And so I talked to Billy. I said, Billy, what is that? What is that called? And he said, I think it's called a rivet. So if you know, comment below and let us know what that is. But that's a design feature that I think is very subtle and clean and something that we don't see often.
Very unique. And speaking of unique, I think we're going to see something special in this room.
I agree. I think the wallpaper here is very unique. It's very fun.
Cool. It's so cool.
It's super fun. It's super trendy. It's super playful. There's a texture on it.
Yeah.
It's almost like, not like graffiti, but like abstract art, like brush strokes and everything. But this right here is a really fun space. This is like a loft, a second living room.
No, it's so much fun.
And you've got these beautiful doors here that open up that probably create an insane amount of ocean breeze that comes through. A lot of natural light.
We have another amazing light fixture. I just can't get enough. Like, every
So cool.
room has its own insane light fixture.
Yeah, this is just a really nice, subtle light fixture. Again, you know, I was watching an interior design video once. This was a couple weeks ago. And she said, the most cost-effective way to make your space look and feel elevated and luxurious is to use fixtures and furniture that have curves.
Oh, yes.
And a lot of people like the clean lines, the square furniture, the contemporary style of living. And nowadays, curved furniture, curved fixtures elevate the space and make it feel more luxurious.
A little bit.
It does soften it up. It changes it.
Make it seem very modern and a little bit cold. When you have like curves, it makes it feel more soft.
I agree. And we just came up that staircase and the paneling was all straight line.
Yeah.
Everything is straight line. That one fixture just changes the entire mood. I really love this feature here right off the loft.
Yeah, little kitchenette.
Yeah.
You have drinks, a microwave if you want to pop some popcorn.
Totally.
Watching something fun.
And if you don't want to go downstairs or leave this area because like the movie is that good or your show is that good, you're binging Netflix, you got a full powder room right here.
With another awesome wall texture.
Again, every single powder room in this home has its own unique kind of vibe. You got natural stone here. You got the drift oak cabinets, the drift oak door, beautiful. It came together so well. All right, so this next room that we're going into is one of my favorites. But before we get there, we have to walk through do you remember this, what we called this? We did a tour in CDM Village.
Loggia.
So this is a loggia, or it could be called a breezeway, which I really love.
I've never heard breezeway.
Because the breeze is coming through. Again, you can look, if you look at this Juliet balcony right here, and you can see all the way down to the subterranean level. So you've got the courtyard down there. You've got the main level outdoor space right there. There's just so much perspective from this angle.
Yeah,
and that leads us into the next gen room. The next gen room is the next generation.
Right.
And so maybe you have an adult kid that wants their own space. You know, remember when you were turning 16, 17, 18, you wanted your own space.
I wish I had a space like this.
Absolutely.
At 16 or 17.
So you've got a great size room, tons of natural light.
Beautiful views again, little Juliet balcony.
Two Juliet balconies. If you open the doors, you'll get the cross breeze. I love the staging. Quick shout out to Ambiance Home.
Yep.
So Ambiance Home, and we can put their information in the description. They create environments that they want to sell with the property. Their goal is for the buyer to walk in and go, I love the house. I love the furniture. I want it all.
Right.
Now, obviously, if you don't like a few certain pieces, you can mix and match, but all this furniture is also for sale. So if you walk in and say, I don't want to change a thing, you can do that. Now, the cool thing about this room, like every room in this home, they've been meticulously kind of designed.
Right.
Lots of storage. So you've got cool storage here. You've got drawers here for your essentials. I love the work from home, the study from home.
Yeah.
And then you've got plenty of closet space here as well. Look at all this closet space. Seems like you have your own air conditioning unit, right?
That's amazing.
So tons of storage space, lots of shelves, pull-out
Love these
drawers.
drawers.
Yeah, makes it super convenient, right?
Yeah. And then we also have an ensuite over here.
Yeah, so check it out. It appears to me like they have the same crystal, natural stone on the floor. You got a nice floating vanity, beautiful stand-up shower, everything that you need. Doesn't feel tight in here at all. The next gen room is ready for the next gen. All right, let's go take a look at the master wing because it's literally the entire back half of the house.
I can't wait to see this.
Let's go show them. There's something really cool here that I want to show you guys. So this might just look like storage, but it's a lot more than that. So let me open it and show you guys. Oh wait, who's that over there?
Hi.
So what's going on over there, Tanya?
Oh my gosh, this is the laundry room, which is amazing because what you do is your laundry and then you can fold your towels and put them in here and push them to the front so you don't have to walk it all the way around to the other side.
So perfect.
Isn't that amazing?
Come on in here and take a look. So you've obviously got this storage space. You've got counter, you've got sink, you've got plenty of storage down here. Double washer, double dryer. And
amazing.
Spoiler alert, this is not the only laundry room in the entire home. So if I were to tell you that this home comes with 4 washers and 4 dryers, I wouldn't be lying to you. All right, let's go check out this room.
Let's do it. What do you think so far? First impressions.
Light and bright.
Yep.
High ceilings. Great
Check out the
views.
view.
Yeah. I mean, look, we haven't shown you guys any views yet. So why not just start now?
Yeah, look at this beautiful ocean view from this bedroom. And this is a secondary bedroom.
Okay, so we finally made it outside to a balcony that has a view.
And this is the view from the secondary bedroom. So you can just imagine what all the other views look like.
Yeah, this is probably like the worst view in the house, and it's incredible.
Spectacular.
And it is a little bit of a gloomy day, right? And again, we've made videos. One video we made was the 5 worst things about Newport Beach, living in Newport Beach, and it was the marine layer. And today, it's a little bit gloomy, it's a little bit hazy.
But hey, you can still see the ocean. It's
You can still see the bluff out there. You can still see the whitewater views. This entire view here, it's all protected. Incredible view. Look how big that pool is.
I know. We'll get to that.
I wish I had that when I was training for my Ironman.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah, that'll be, you got to stick around for that. But I mean, you've got the ocean breeze, you've got the beautiful hills of Newport Coast. Look at all these estates that are around us. I mean, it just, to have a room like this with a balcony like this it's a blessing.
It sure is.
If you bought this property and this is where you live, this is a pretty spectacular spot.
All right, let's go check out the rest of it.
There's still more in this room that we haven't shown you guys.
Should we check out the closet?
Yeah,
Go
it's
for it.
huge. You want me to do it?
Yeah, you do it.
So the cool thing about this closet is it's got 2 doors. You've got entry and you've got exit, or entry and exit that way. Now there is no organization set in here, so whoever buys this property has the ability to put whatever they want, but it's a pretty significant sized closet.
It's amazing. I've never seen this before. A closet with 2 doors.
Oh, you'll see them when you go inside to the master bedroom. There's multiple doors. And then
All
you've
right,
got
let's
this
check out
great
bathroom.
Yeah, great ensuite. This is interesting.
Okay, I've never seen like floor to ceiling glass.
See-through toilet. Yeah.
I'm like,
I've seen
shook
floor to
right now.
ceiling
It's
glass, but just not in front of a toilet.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the toilet.
It's
it
very-
looks really cool actually right next to the shower.
It's very interesting, yes. I guess if that door is closed and there's a pocket door here, you do get your privacy. But if somebody walks in, there might be a rude awakening. And then this is a really nice shower too. I really like this. You got a cool little bench in here. This looks like it's built. It looks like it's built in. And again, floor to ceiling glass. You've got a really nice floating vanity. Again, tying in the natural stone with the drift oak.
Beautiful mirror.
I love it. I love the fixtures in this property.
The lighting. Look at the lighting.
Super
Of course,
cool.
Every room has different light fixtures.
But it all ties together, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You know, I will tell you, the first time I ever sold a home in Newport Coast, I remember my buyer came to the house when I gave him possession, and there was no mirrors in the bathrooms. And I was like, what do you mean there's no mirrors in the bathrooms? And then I called the listing agent and he said, oh yeah, all those mirrors were custom made for my seller and they were all excluded from the sale. And from that point on, I learned my lesson that you have to ask for the mirrors in the bathroom because they're not automatically included.
Good lesson.
These I'm going with, they are included, but if I was a buyer writing an offer on this property, I'd say I want every mirror in every bathroom because these mirrors are pretty legit.
They're awesome.
All right, we've made you wait long enough. We want to take you to one of the most spectacular rooms in this entire home, the master bedroom with his and hers ensuite bathrooms and closets that are going to blow your mind.
Oh, you spoiled it.
All right. The most significant part of the property, the master suite.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Before we go in, I just want to talk about the base molding again because I can't get it out of my brain here.
Okay.
Base molding is a feature that adds character to a property, but I also feel like base molding is used to hide imperfections because when you have a seam where the floor and the wall are connecting, a lot of times it's not perfect. So the base molding is what hides those imperfections. Here, since there is no actual official base molding, there is no room for any imperfections. Every detail is meticulously manicured to show perfect. And that's why I think I'm so obsessed with the fact that there's no official base molding here because there's no room for error. And that's a great metaphor for this property. It's literally perfection. Okay, come to the master suite. And again, we're gonna tease you a little bit more because the master suite is behind these 2 pocket doors. This is all part of it though.
Yeah, this is the master retreat. What would you do in a master retreat?
You know, I think I'd read a book. I think I would have some coffee. I think I would relax and maybe pull out my laptop and do some work. But the bottom line is you've got a sink.
I was gonna say.
You've got storage.
Yep.
I love the fixture again, right? The shell. You got this awesome Juliet balcony. Again, every opportunity that they had to create an outdoor living environment, they've taken it. Whether it's a loggia, whether it's a breezeway, whether it's a
balcony,
whether it's a backyard. I mean, you know, that's the whole point. When you live by the ocean, you want to be inside and you want to be outside as often as possible. So I love how they've maximized the outdoor space here. And it just gives you such a great perspective of the Newport Coast Canyon, all the running trails, all the hiking trails, the bluffs down there, the white water.
Can be built.
It's all protected. It's all protected
so
land.
Amazing.
Yep, and you can see there's a trail that goes right behind the property. There's somebody walking there right now.
So
There's just
good.
miles and miles and miles of trails. So, and this is just one balcony of the 2 or 3 that the master bedroom has. So let's go. Let's go inside and show them where the real stuff is happening.
Enough suspense.
Enough suspense. We've been holding out on you way too long. Tanya, open the double doors and let's show them.
All right.
It's that moment where it's like, oh.
Are you ready?
Let them come. Let them come.
Wow. Look at this room. Look at the light.
Yeah, it's so bright in here. I almost need sunglasses. I swear.
I need sunglasses for sure.
So right away, I see the shell fixture, which I think ties in the rest of the kind of oceanic vibe of this property. I love this sleek air conditioning vents
They're so nice.
that just keep this space so cool. Recessed lighting, fire sprinklers.
Textured walls.
You've got speakers built in. So let's open this. So this pocket door here. Look how easy this is.
Wow.
So it becomes flush.
That's amazing.
So you've got your awesome
Oh my
living space seamlessly transitions out into the
outdoor
main
space.
balcony, which is huge, hundreds of square feet. Awesome views. I mean, if you just want to lay here and just feel the ocean breeze, you can.
Are you joking? This is not even it. There's more balcony.
There's more over there. So behind us, you've got his closet and his bathroom with the entry and exit.
This is insane.
And then over there, you've got hers closet and bathroom. So
imagine never having to share space
it's incredible.
with your husband. It would be
Yeah.
so good.
Yep. So I'm going to show you guys his space. And then when I'm done, you're going to show her space.
Got it.
Okay. I just want to make sure that when you see the toilet, we don't like to always show toilets, but the toilets in this, his and hers, there's 2 of them. They're $8,000. All right. You go check out the her space while I go show them his space.
Good.
All right, guys, so this is all his space. And I'm gonna walk through this space as if this was my closet. First of all, I love the textured wallpaper. I really like, again, this sconce right here, this light fixture that just, it seems a little bit rustic. Almost, gosh, I don't even wanna mess up the style here. I'm not even gonna guess. And then you've got this cool notch back here where you can maybe put a dresser drawer. You've got a beautiful, let me show you this $8,000 toilet. Ready? Oh, hello. A Neo Rest. This toilet here does everything that you would need an $8,000 toilet to do. I love the built-in cabinetry. So you've got nice drawers here, all soft closing, nice natural stone. You've got natural stone all along the floor. You've got all these cabinet spaces here where you can hang all your clothes. Beautiful French doors with a Juliet balcony allowing the sunlight to come in. You've got a double-sided shower here. Look at this natural stone, all this. This is all Calcutta, right? So it kind of ties in with the same materials that are used in the kitchen, the counter. You got counter space here, you got counter space here, you've got storage here, you got storage here. I love the symmetry of this space. More storage here. The other side of the stand-up shower, you got a single vanity here because guess what? There's only one person using this entire space. So this is his closet and his bathroom. So now that you've seen all this, let's go show you her space. We came in this way, so let's go out this way. And as I come out, I love the soft textured wallpaper here, just adding another layer to this room, this space, and then all that is, you're up.
All right, are you ready for this? It's amazing. So I'm walking into her space. So again, we have incredible views, so you can take a bath with the best views ever. We have amazing light fixtures that kind of follow us through the entire bathroom and closet area. So there's the vanity. We have a space for makeup. Who wouldn't want to do their makeup here with this incredible natural light coming through? The shower, I don't even know what to say. It's just stunning, as always, like all of the showers. I don't know, are we talking about that $8,000 toilet or what? So, oh, and there you have it. That's what an $8,000 toilet does. It opens on its own. And yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so now into the closet. This is every woman's dream. Again, we have the crystals going on throughout the house, which I love. And all of these fixtures just tie in together from the bathroom into the closet, which is stunning. All right, this closet is spectacular. There is so much closet space. Like, these doors are insane. There are so many of them, and there are drawers here for days. Also, one thing I want to point out is this amazing light fixture, which again is something very different that we've seen through the house, but also ties into all of the amazing light fixtures. And then we have another Juliet balcony, which allows all of the natural light to come in, which I think is really helpful when you're trying to get dressed, do your makeup, and all of those kinds of things. So this closet is a dream. Hey, Rob.
How did it go in there?
Oh my gosh.
Is there enough space for all your stuff?
And more.
You know, we're going to talk about who the perfect buyer is for this property a little bit later in the video, but it's definitely going to be somebody with a big family and a lot of stuff, because the amount of space, you know, we talked about how the home didn't feel crazy big, but I got to say, those closets, there's a lot of space in there.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of stuff to fill that space up.
Absolutely.
But I do love how it's separate, because like you said, like, you can have your sanctuary, I could have my sanctuary,
And then
we could
I
meet
have
in the
to
middle.
worry about your mess.
Yeah, my
I
dirty
never
socks.
Have to see it. Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
What a dream.
And that brings us out to the third balcony of the master suite. So the first balcony was off of the master retreat. Mm-hmm. The second was right off of the main sleeping area. And the third one is off of her
bathroom.
Yeah. And again, beautiful views.
Wow.
You know, I see the pool down here.
Oh.
I wanna show you guys the subterranean level.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get out to the backyard, and that is where we will end the tour. So let's go downstairs and take a look. Should we take the elevator?
Yes.
Let's take the elevator.
Let's take a ride in the elevator.
We always do, right? It's already on floor 3.
It's my favorite part of the house.
It's only floor 3. Hold on.
You gotta call it up.
Just give us a second. There we go. Wow, it's pretty spacious.
Gosh. It's just as beautiful as the rest of the house. Same flooring.
Yeah, same flooring. You got the white oak. You got nice beige wall color. You have nice little handlebars here just in case it gets like a little crazy. Let's go to 1.
What happens if you get stuck in here? Oh, you have emergency.
Yeah, you can call somebody. They've thought of it all.
I wouldn't call you. You leave me here.
So far, what
are
some of the favorite features of the home that we've seen so far?
Oh man, I love the his and hers, like bathroom, closet, separate everything.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And just the spaciousness of everything.
Yeah, I agree. I love how big the home is, but how it doesn't feel cold. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's something to me, when you say 12,000 square feet, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so big. You know, like, how are you gonna live in that type of space? But it feels very warm. It feels very inviting. It feels very intimate. So that's my favorite part. But we're here.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that was fun.
Nice little ride. It was a quick one.
Where are we going next? There's
So-
still so many places to explore.
There is. So you know what I want to do? I think, why don't we show them the fun parts of the lower level, and then we could show them, actually the whole lower level is kind of fun.
It's the fun zone.
It is the fun zone. I think if you've watched any of our videos in the past, the lower level is really where a lot of the fun amenities are, or in this case, we've been talking a lot about wellness.
Right.
So what's your best guess of what this room is?
Because of the color scheme, I would say maybe a man cave.
Yep.
I see the wine storage area, which kind of is exciting for me.
So you hit the nail on the head. So the darker features here make it more masculine. What I was told was, and again, there are some subtle clues and hints, right? So
cigar lounge.
maybe a cigar lounge, maybe it could be a poker room, but you've got secure wine storage here. You've got beautiful shelving. Now, the one thing I definitely want to talk about here is that there is a support beam here that if somebody wanted to remove all this and put one solid piece of glass from here, floor to ceiling, all the way to here, they could.
So tell us why somebody would want to get rid of these cabinets and this wall.
That's a great question because they are beautiful cabinets, but let me show you why that wall being removed could be pretty cool. Welcome to the never been used, never been parked in 8-car garage. Now, if you were gonna remove all that cabinetry and put a piece of glass from here to here, what that would do is it would allow for you to park an amazing car right here. So when your friends were over and you were playing poker or having a cigar, this car could be your art. So for example, maybe you could park a 2025 black Flying Spur Bentley right here that you purchased from Newport Beach Bentley. By the way, if you do, make sure you talk to Tom O'Rourke because he's the guy that handles all that stuff. But that Bentley right here could be car art for your friends when you're playing poker or having a cigar. How does that sound?
That would be amazing. That's kind of cool.
Check out this garage. So you've got all this space to park all your cars. All those closets are utility, and check it out, your favorite feature of the driveway,
The light fixture?
the light fixture.
I knew it.
Look how significant this driveway is. By the way, I was told I was not allowed to drive on the driveway or park in the
right.
garage because the appeal of a brand new home that's never been lived in is also one that's never been driven on and never been parked in. But this is the beautiful light fixture that you loved
Yep.
from the second level. How does this shot look right here? How cool is this space? You guys, there is so much more cool stuff on the main level. Let's go back inside so we could show you the rest of the wellness amenities. All right.
Back inside. What
Yeah.
are we off to next?
So there's a cool feature back here. There is a powder room right here, actually. Why don't you showcase this powder room? Because I know how much you love powder rooms.
Let's go check it out. Oh, wow. This one's actually very stunning. As we mentioned, every powder room has its own personality, and this is no exception. So again, we have the floating vanity, the beautiful mirrors, and very interesting light fixtures. Adorable.
And over this way, we've got an incredible theater. This is the theater room. Nothing exciting in there except for the fact that you have basically the highest definition possible projector on the planet that's shooting into this 12-person, never been used theater.
This is so fun.
I honestly love everything about it. I love the carpet.
Look, is this crystal too?
These are natural stone tables where you could put your popcorn. I love the seating. I love the paneling on the walls.
Very comfortable.
I love this huge screen. It's just awesome. Like you could have, like, I want to watch
Is that your
our
stage?
video on 18 Swimmers Point in Newport Coast on this big screen. That'd be cool, huh? That'd be awesome. And then don't forget about the popcorn station.
Help me up. Okay.
Check this out, guys. There's a snack bar right here.
Oh, yeah.
And it's cool because the natural stone is, I'm not sure exactly what this natural stone is, but this is the same natural stone in the powder room. And it's also the same natural stone at the front part of the lower level. So this is a really cool space with a Miele microwave, a fridge,
for your popcorn,
all
a
the
sink,
essentials.
everything you need.
And you got all this soft. This is what kind of muffles the noise, creates that I don't know if it's soundproofing, but I think it kind of like it enhances the audio experience.
Okay.
That's what I could say about this. And it's all temperature controlled. So this is a cool spot. And then again, look at this cool little fixture here.
Yeah, all everywhere,
right?
even in there.
Yeah, just awesome fixtures.
More crystals.
And then again, look at those fixtures.
Yeah.
Really cool, right? Like you got these round, soft curves that just soften the clean lines. And again, you've got this natural stone. It's the same as in the powder room, same as in the theater room. So this is the staircase to the top
of that beautiful light.
Yeah. How cool is that?
A different view.
I always love looking up and seeing the different levels. I love the openness of the staircase like that. And they have those cool light fixtures on the wall down here as well. So there are 2 more sections, actually 3 more sections of this level. Let me show them the Maids Quarters, and then you can talk about the gym.
Okay.
Okay? Come with me, guys. So this section is the Maid Quarters. Come in here before you go too far. This is the second laundry room. So you got 2 washers, 2 dryers, tons of storage, sink, everything you need to keep the functionality of this home moving. And then you got a beautiful bedroom here. Really nice bedroom. You've got a nice closet space here. And one feature that we don't see often in a lot of the homes we shoot, because we don't shoot a lot of properties that are subterranean, is a window well. So this doubles up as if there was a disaster in the property and the person in here had to get out. There's a ladder that goes to the main level to get out and get out safely. But it also, because we're subterranean, you can't really have windows on this level. That's why there's not a lot of windows that we've seen. So this is a window well that allows natural light to come in so that you can actually get daylight and you don't feel like you're in a dungeon. So pretty cool spot. The last part of this level is the wellness space that Tanya's gonna show you. It's a gym, but it's a lot more than just a gym. So take it away.
All right, I'm very excited about this room because I love a good gym, especially a home gym. And this one is exceptional. So just having all the mirrors over here is amazing, but you have so many options in this room. So you can do your cardio, you can do Pilates, yoga. There's even a super cool bar here, which you could do a bar workout on. For me, I actually love to roller skate. So I could see myself skating around here and doing some practice, and these bars are actually helpful for that as well. But I also wanted to mention that this space could also be turned into another bedroom because it does have an ensuite, and it's also designed to have a sauna if that's something that you're interested in. So again, it's a super cool space. All right, let's go check out the ensuite because there's nothing better than having a shower in the gym area so that you don't have to go upstairs and go change and shower. And again, this is such a beautiful ensuite. It has its own personality. We have the amazing light fixtures. This mirror is super cool. Just another awesome space, but so functional being off of the gym. So another great feature of this gym is that you have these doors where you can open up and let in fresh air, you can let in sunlight since we are down below. That's what the developer wanted. He wanted you to have options for this room, which is amazing. Hey, Robert, what are you doing out here?
Hello, how was it?
It was great.
It's an awesome space.
This gym, and you have access to this outdoor area. It's amazing.
Again, you know, like just when you're living by the beach and you want to incorporate the indoor, outdoor lifestyle, like having this type of room is just incredible. Like whether it's a bedroom or whether it's a gym, having the ability to open the doors, have the breeze come in, have this outdoor space. I mean, there's a fire pit here, there's a fire pit up there, there's a fire pit in the back. There's just so many options and so many living spaces in here that this home can fit so many different lifestyles.
Yeah.
So I think we've shown them every single part of this house except for the backyard. So let's go outside, take a look at the backyard,
Save the best for last.
scope out the views, check out the pool, and then we can wrap this puppy up with a nice little bow. How does that sound?
Sounds great. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, this is like the coolest spot in the house.
Spectacular.
Another outdoor space right here.
Yeah.
Before we get too far, I want to talk about the deck system. So if you look at the deck right here, there's a couple things that you'll notice are not present. What are those?
Drains.
Drains. What else? Sloping,
Oh.
right?
Yes.
A lot of times when you have a hard deck, you have drains and you have a sloped deck to make sure that when it rains, the water has a place to go. Here, it's completely flat, and that was done by design because they wanted all the clean lines to stay super clean. So you'll notice there's no grout joints. There are grout joints, but there's no grout in the joint because there's a 4-inch probably elevation where the water goes through all the different joints and drains so that you don't have to see those pesky drains and deal with sloped, basically hardscaping.
Yeah.
And then
It's
you've got this
amazing.
huge fire pit
Amazing.
right here. And I mean, look at the elevation of the back of the house.
Wow.
It is just gorgeous. It's beautiful. And what I love is how much natural life there is here. You got shrubs and bushes and trees and flowers, and it's just a nice organic space.
I love the water feature of the pool as well because it just feels like when you walk into the house with that water feature in there, it flows throughout the entire house, and then you're in the back of the house and you have the pool and you're still hearing like the water.
It's all the elements. You've got the wind,
nice.
you've got the fire, you've got the water.
Yeah.
All the different elements. And Billy told me that if you see those the planters right there, those used to actually have fire coming out of them.
Oh, really?
But because this area is protected, they thought fire by that area that might be flammable isn't a good move. So they ended up turning them into flowers.
Oh.
So that's kind of a fun little fact. But look at this pool. And the one cool thing about this pool too is look at this space, how shallow it is. So if you have like babies or kids or toddlers, or you want to just lay there but not go all the way in the water, look at that. And if I had to guess, I'd say this is a 50-foot pool, maybe more. Great for swimming, great for entertaining. If you have dogs, you have a grassy area right there that you can do. And then let's go check out the view. I mean, let's walk up there and check out the view. Yeah, let's go that way. So this place is basically like a sanctuary. Once you get through those gates, you're in your own piece of heaven.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, honestly, what else could you ask for? Ocean views,
Canyon views,
trails, swimming pool.
It's beautiful. All the elements are here. So we've gotten to the end of the tour.
Yeah.
Before we talk about who's the perfect buyer, maybe we can share, a couple things we absolutely loved about the property. What was one or two of your favorite features?
Oh my gosh, the standout for me was just walking through those front doors and being able to see through the house and looking at the ocean. That was just wild.
Yeah, that's probably the coolest feature of the property, hands down. Because when I think about this home, I think about like obviously location, but like the views are what's the most significant. And right when you walk in, it's like organic art.
Right in front of you.
I love it.
It's amazing.
I would say my favorite feature of this property is how big the home is and how many people it can accommodate, but how it doesn't feel cold.
Right.
Because we get that a lot with our YouTube videos, like, oh my God, it feels like a museum. This place doesn't feel like a museum. I feel like
it may look like a museum, but just when you're in it, it's different.
Well, and right now there's nobody living in it, right? So if a family of, let's say, 6, right, buy this property and they got 4 kids, or mother lives with them, or it's a multi-generational situation, I feel like you fill it out, it starts to add life and personality. I don't feel like it's gonna be like a cold museum.
Right.
So I really like that. So that transitions into who's the perfect buyer for this place? Like, who do you see buying a home like this?
Basically what you said, a large family, for sure.
I think a large family, I think they could be local.
Yeah.
I think they could be coming from out of state. I also think they could be coming from out of the country. In fact, I've got a friend, he lives in China, and he was telling me that a lot of Chinese buyers are looking to buy property here, not necessarily to live here, but to establish residency for their kids. A lot of kids are coming from, young adults are coming from different parts of the country and the world to go to school here.
Right.
what's happening is these young adults are coming here to go to school, they're getting their degree, and then they don't have residency, so they have to go back to their country and use the degree they got in the States. So if a family were to buy this property internationally and their kids were to go to college here, they could establish residency and then they could actually work in this country. Right. So I see a foreigner buying this property so that their kids can go to college and work here, but I also see a foreigner maybe buying property here because they want a slice of heaven in Newport Coast.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the weather's great all year round.
Almost all year round.
Amazing. So the people we're talking to from London, for example,
yes,
want to come here for the sunshine.
Yeah,
and the weather and just a different lifestyle.
Absolutely. And we have clients that we met through YouTube that live in Connecticut that are sick of the, they love the 4 seasons, but the winters are becoming harsher for them. So they're like, hey, we want a really big house. We want to be by the ocean. We want to be by the water. We want to have ocean views. And we want to have a better climate.
Right.
Right? So for me, I think big family is hands down who's going to buy this property. And I think that they could be local. They could be coming from out of state. They could be coming from out of the country. And they could be coming for many different reasons. So I'd love to know, from your perspective, who do you think's the perfect buyer? Comment. Let us know. And guys, I know this was a big house and this was a lot to cover. This was a lot of tour. So if you made it this far, I'd love for you to, if you haven't yet, subscribe, share, comment, show us some love, because the more love you show us, the more we can do for you guys through, just creating better tours, cooler houses, more fun stuff, so that we can all learn and grow and get educated about how amazing the city of Newport Beach is and how amazing the Newport Beach life actually is. Thank you guys so much for watching. As promised, if you stuck around to the end to see more and learn more about the 2025 Bentley Flying Spur that Newport Beach Bentley let me borrow for this shoot, come with me. I want to show you everything about it. This car is incredible. Okay, well, thanks for sticking with me. I imagine if you're still here, you're a total car buff. Tanya had to run, she had some stuff to do. But now that we're done with this home tour, I just want to show you guys this incredible piece of machinery. And want to remind you, if you have any interest in Bentley or you want to buy a Bentley, talk to Tom O'Rourke at Newport Bentley on PCH. New facility, state of the art, it's incredible. And he knows his stuff when it comes to Bentleys. But I just want to show you guys a few things. Like, first of all, I love this feature right here. So while you're driving, the B is always straight up so that the branding is strong, right? I'm a big brander. I make a lot of YouTube videos. Brand is everything for me. Brand is everything for Bentley, which is why this is such a great collaboration and a great partnership between Robert Mack and Bentley to showcase this amazing property. This machine is incredible. 2025 Bentley Flying Spur. I love this hood piece right here. It's so clean, it's so bold. I love the front grille. But I gotta say, my favorite part of this car is the inside. You guys wanna see the inside? Check out the inside. So excuse the plastic because it is brand new, so they're trying to keep it as clean as possible. But I absolutely love the black and orange leather interior. It's so sleek, the black and orange on the steering wheel, the black and orange on the shifter, the knob. It is incredible, but you know what else is super cool? The back seat has a center console. And again, if you're a car buff and you know all about Bentleys and I'm just getting excited about stuff that's normal to you, please, my apologies. But look how cool this is. Check this out. Guys, I'm normally a shotgun kind of guy. I love sitting in the front, but when you got a car like this, I'm down to sit in the back. You got controls here to make sure you're comfortable. Center console right here for your essentials. Phone charger, display, cup holder. It's pretty sick back here. And again, the interior, black and orange, unbelievable. As much as I want to keep this car for the rest of my life, I got to get it back to Tom at Newport Beach Bentley. But before I do, I just want to talk about some of the power behind it. 771 horsepower. It's got over 730 pounds of torque. And this bad boy can go over 200 miles an hour, arguably the fastest sedan on the market. Beautiful Bentley, beautiful property in Newport Coast. I'm all about the Newport Beach life. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. leave me a comment, show me some love. I respond to everything, and I'll see you guys on the next tour.